Hello, this is GZ or Golderzoa here with a Wi-Fi battle here, and we're going to be doing a ranked game for VGC format because why not? And without further ado, we're going to be doing the VGC format. So let's enjoy the VGC format, and we're going to do VGC. So now this team's a little different. I'm going to go into it a little bit. So it's Goldango, Organical, Pincurchin, however you say this, Farigarath or something, however you say that, and Gribsarl and Gastrojon. This was originally a Chansey, but I swapped it out with a Gastrojon, and it was the biggest alpha move I could ever make. And I'm running the Convert Cloak on my Goldango, and leftovers on a Organical. And yeah, so I'll explain a little bit as I go what the sets actually are, but keep in mind that these battles are going to be as replicable, with sets and stuff. So keep that in mind. So not replicable, but yeah, another battle's gonna be coming up. I think this is fine. So I decide, I'm like, wait, am I gonna go for Trick Room? And I want to figure out whether this is the Trick Room team or not. And so I'm like, okay, what do I do here? Do I just sub or what? Because like he could just find cleave, and I'm like, well, I gotta terrestrialize or something. The wide guard here, and I'm tired. So I actually go for the substitute on Goldango, predicting a protect or something like that. And plus, it's gonna protect me for the cleave. I did go first, so Goldango is unfortunately going to not be useful here. So now the thing's gonna go first, which is unfortunate. So I think I just switch out Goldango for this thing, and this will, make the terrain go up. And Pincurchin was always gonna go first. If it's slow, it's not fast. So the Trick Room's gonna synergize well with it, and tank this Quilton Cleave well enough so I can save that Pokemon for later in case I would need it. So Armor Cannon's gonna come out, the Mega Buster's gonna just fly out. Faraf is pretty good. Like it has Armor Tail, it has stuff to help it do its thing. So I'm actually gonna go for the what do I go for here? Let's see. So I go Terrestrialize and I go Recover, and I have Terrafera in this thing. This is literally like a Pokemon that I just happened to find in the Terrestrialization. The raids. I found it in a raid and I was like, okay, let me use this. And just adjust a little bit, and I did. So I made HP, mixed defenses, and that's it. So I went for Sucker Punch, but unfortunately I have the Armor Tail, so I'm immune to that. So I go for the Recover here, just to recover and, recover things. I don't want to go for Hyper Voice. It's going to do a decent chunk of damage, but not so much to get bite, but it's going to Side Shock, which is not really going to do anything, and I'm actually going to Helping Hand. Wait, do I just sack? Oh yeah, no, I think I know what I do. Yeah, no, I was like, oh wait, I'm not trying to run, I'm trying to switch this out. So I switched to Gastrodon, and Gastrodon is max defense, match HP. It can tank a few hits pretty well. So Gastrodon is pretty tanky, and I'm actually gonna go for Surf here, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Where did I go for Discharge? I don't remember. Do I go for Surf here? I think so. Do I go for Surf? I don't remember even anymore. I don't remember what happens. Terra is the Steel type, so it's like, you know. I do go for Surf, yep. And then that is going to power up Gastrodon. So this Infernape is actually forced to use the thing, but usually Infernapes are really fast. And Pincurchin did its job. It got the boost on the thing I needed to do. And now I actually could go into Faraf safely here. And I'm gonna probably, I usually like to check Trick Room turns just a little bit before it runs out. I always remember. So I actually go for Earth Power on King Gambit. And then I go Psyshock on Annihilate. And I think that pretty much cleans up for the most part. Unless I'm missing something, I think. Oh yeah, there's the Aramuge you still gotta get rid of. So we're gonna go Psyshock, and the reason I go Psyshock is because a lot of Pokemon seem to be like specially defensive. You know, a lot of Pokemon in the game have high special defense more than defense, and plus it answers like weird stuff like Clodsire and whatever. And now Mousehold's coming out with this thing, so Mousehold is unfortunately not going to really be able to do anything against this team because it's fast and there's no way it's outspeeding me. So I'm going to actually go for Sludge Bomb, and then I'm going to go for Hyper Voice. Wait, do I? Oh, I don't remember what I just did there. I'll see. So yeah, so this Gastrodon actually has a Citrus Berry, and it actually is a lot better than you'd think. So it's got a Side Shock, but little does it know I'm just physically defensive. So it's not really going to do much. The Sludge Bomb. So I'm going to trick. Oh wait, yeah. I think I predict something, and then I think I get tricked. Yeah, that's what I do. I predict something. I don't even remember what I was doing at this time. So now I'm like, okay, I guess I want to recover, and then I'm just going to Hyper Voice. Oh, I just Side Shock, I think, because... No, I Side Shock because I knew it was going to follow me anyway, and just in case the thing wide. Oh yeah, because the thing had Wide Guard. That's right. I remember it had Wide Guard, so that's why I went for Side Shock, because it might go for Wide Guard and prevent itself from dying. So that's why I did that. That's why. Yep, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm actually going to go for, doesn't matter what I pick, it doesn't matter, they're both dead anyway. It doesn't matter, they're both pretty much dead. So that's the first battle. The second one's coming up right now, so hold on as the battle transition, happens. So this is great. Yeah, and I get to hit this not very effective Side Shock on this guy. It's so funny. Alright, anyway, let's get to the next battle. It's coming up real soon. So yeah, this team's very interesting. I like it. And so now we're versing Dev. So he's got a Delibird. He's got 2 Paradoxes. Indeedee, which this match is so funny because actually gets this Indeedee just completely destroyed here. I love it. So the reason I use Pincurchin for instead of it, as it actually works well with Indeedee against Indeedee matchups because with Indeedee, it will set up the Psychic Terrain first, usually always. Pincurchin is very slow. So when a Weather or Terrain goes second, what ends up happening is the Terrain will, if Sun goes up first or Rain goes up first or Terrain, if it activates first, and then there's another Pokemon with a rain or weather or terrain ability, the one that goes second will be the one that's up. Because you can't have more than one at a time. Hopefully that made a lot of sense. I'm very sorry that didn't make any sense, but I'm sorry. Yeah. So this is gonna be the next match. I don't even remember. I wasn't even paying attention. I was selecting because I'm looking at it. I have like a gaming monitor. I have like 2 other like monitors of like varying like resolutions. It's weird. My setup is butt. Don't worry about it. So no, we're gonna be going into the next battle. Donphan and Delibird versus my. So the reason I picked this, and all you're wondering, oh wait, why are you picking this stupid thing? It's gonna make him it's gonna activate his Quark Drive. Well, that's exactly why I'm doing it, is to activate his Quark Drive. So I'm actually gonna try to go to the Trick Room turn 1. But the thing is, I'm worried about knockoff. So I actually Terra Steel. Wait, do I not do that? I think I just go for Trick Room and then I just go for the Acupressure. So it goes for Protect and it's probably going to go for Earthquake. So the thing about doubles is when you use a multi-hit move, when a move hits different amount of parties, it splits the damage a little bit. It weakens the power by a little bit. That's important. So I actually get a speed boost, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is, I guess. Getting that speed boost kind of sucks. It is what it is. It's what you get when you run Faraf here. So it's kind of unfortunate that this is what happened, but you know, we live, we learn, you know. So I'm trying to think, oh, what do I do here? Do I just hyper voice or do I? So I'm actually just gonna go Terra Fairy and actually go for Recover here. And this is to protect myself from Earthquake. So use the defensive Terra here to go to Fairy, because Fairy is just an overall good defensive typing. Though it's got a bit of weaknesses, but the weaknesses that our weak against side team can compensate for those pretty well. So I should go for Hyper Voice. It's going to do damage to both parties. And then Headlong Rush is coming. Yeah, it's fine. I don't really care. Faraf has pretty much done its job. So it's done its job. It set up the Trick Room. It did a little bit of damage. I'm even happy if it even gets a little bit. So yeah, this is what the best defenses I've used her for. So I'm like, okay, can I go into Gastrodon and get away with it? So I try this thing, and you know. So the idea here is to do Muddy Water and get the. So I go for the Discharge because it won't hit Donphan, but the Muddy Water is gonna get the other guy. So even if it protects, it's fine. And I think he's just trying to stall out. They're trying to stall out my Trick Room, and they're actually switching the Delibird here. So we're in a bit of a tight spot. We'll see if we can make it out. So we go to Discharge, and since Gastrodon's immune to it, I can be protected against it. No, not Muddy Water. I just gotta hope not to get like a speed accuracy drop on this thing. And he's got the weakness policy, which is fine because. So I'm like, okay, what is he gonna do? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna Earth Power, then just. So my thought process is like, okay, I want to do as much damage as I can, but I want to actually boost my. That's why I went for the Earth Power, because I figured Wide Guard was coming. So he's gonna Sucker Punch. Since I'm physically defensive, it's not really gonna do much. I should go for Surf, and this may be protected against the Wide Guard, but it actually boosts my Gastrodon, which was the whole plan. So I can take out King Gambit here. And King Gambit's gonna faint to a Earth Power. Like, boosted Earth Power, might add. So I think the idea was to try to stall me out. He sends out this thing, which I don't get. Like, I don't know why he sent this out. Since he used the Protect move already, I don't think he could just do it again. So I'm like, wait, I can just Muddy Water just do the thing, so... Because he's gonna have to Protect, dude. He has to do it. And Discharge, even though I have no special attack investment, it's not bad. So unfortunately he did fail to detect. Actually no way to. That was actually a genius play. So Aramuge used Protect. But because of Trick Room, Delibird goes second last because it's first. So the priority bracket for Protect ends up favoring it, protecting Delibird. Which is actually really freaking genius to be able to do that. That was smart. Knowing that your Aramuge is slower, causing you to... but unfortunately, it also makes you really weak to, you know... It makes you exposed to, like, earthquakes. So it doesn't matter, I can just start Discharge at this point because Dolphin is dead. Paradox Dolphin, I mean, what's his name? Iron, but I don't know what it's called. It's Great Tusk is pretty much offline for the most part. He's gonna tear in a Ghost, I guess, protecting me from. I don't know what he's got. I don't know what he's got that's gonna save him here. Oh, it's Freeze Dry. That's right. That's right. He's got the Freeze Dry. Forgot about that. Forgot about the Freeze Dry. And this is a decent match, so I think this is gonna be the end of the match after this, so let's see what happens here. So we got Goldango, and I'm not sure if this crit mattered. We'll find out in a minute. Because the thing is, I think Goldango critting might have mattered a little bit. But then I remember that it's Donphan, it's Great Tusk, and special defense isn't exactly that great. And it's the only one left on the field, so it's going to be maxed at 120 now instead of like half. Because of like the doubles, you know, the doubles things, So now instead of hitting it like a little bit less power, or half power, or whatever it is, it's actually hitting at its full power because there's only one Pokemon on the field now. I'm not sure if this crit ended up mattering, but maybe it did. I don't exactly know. But as GG to my friend Dav here. So now the next battle is going to be a little bit long, and I BM my opponent. I'm a real asshole here, and I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry to this guy for this stuff that happens to him. But this battle is probably the most, I think, one of my... Because you know me, I like to BM my opponents, but I was trying to get... Spoilers for him, I was trying to get Pincurchin to make the final kill, but it ended up deciding against that like later in the game because I was like, oh god. What the heck am I gonna do? So I was like, by the way, I want to say like screw screw Torchong and Unaware. That's dumb. Like that should not exist. And honestly, quite frankly, it can go eat ass because I hate dealing with what's his name? I don't even know the Pokemon's name, bro. I think it's let me take my time and remember. Let me do it. So. It's I don't even remember. Oh, Skeledirge is on screen. So this is an interesting build here. So my initial thing is, well, is he gonna go fairy or what? But this Skeledirge proves to be like annoying. Like this thing sucks. Like, I hate it. Skeledirge is ass to deal with. Like it sucks. And the fact that it can go right to like it can protect itself from Prankster, the dark. It can go fairy. It can go what? It can go a lot of different things. But it changed to dark, and I'm like, okay, well. And for the stab snarl, this thing's annoying. This thing's annoying to deal with, and it's got unaware too, so it's really annoying. This thing sucks. And then it gets a special attack boost of its own because of the throat spray. So, I'm not sure how this interaction ends up working with the Trick Room. But I'm like, okay, I need to be able to do something. So I'm like, I have to do this, man. I have to like do this, man. I have to sack. Wait, do I sack? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I just do that. I just do double attack. That's right. That's what I do. I do double attack. So I go for the double hits just to hit a little bit. The Fraft is pretty much there to set up Trick Room and do a few pieces of damage and it's dead. That's kind of like its whole thing. That's what it's supposed to do. It's doing what it's intended to do, guys. So now my plan is, okay, I'm gonna go on a Goldango. I'm gonna try and like substitute. Do I sub or do I? What do I do? I don't remember what I even do. Do I go for sub or do I go for make it rain? I don't remember. I feel like I go for make it rain to finish this guy. I think that's what I do. Pretty sure that's what I do. Yeah, I make it rain. That's what I do. Okay. So I just spam hits. And Muddy Water is actually going to make it enough so both of them faint at the same time. So this is the match where I actually BM this poor dude because I sent in my Pincurchin and I try to like spam acupressure to see if I can get all the boosts, but it didn't work. So yeah, this thing's annoying. This Pokemon on the right, Bramblegast, has a freaking loaded dice. Like what? So I go to Terra Steel to protect from. Actually, it was more to just increase my my Make It Rain's power, because that's all you need on this Pokemon is just Make It Rain. You don't need a Shadow Ball on it. So I do a Sludge Run to try to get a Poison, but that didn't happen. So it's mainly just to get Gorgangle out of the way, and then I think I do end up switching here. Yeah, this is the part where I BM my opponent, so it's gonna get really weird from here on out. So I'm gonna speed this up, and then I'm gonna speed this part of it up. You know, whatever time this is, I spend BMing my opponent. So I am going to, you know, pause the recording when Pincurchin comes out, just to speed the battle up, you know, and save y'all a little bit of time. So when Gastrodon faints, I'll be right back. So yeah. So we'll be right back. So now we're back. So now we are back, and now we're gonna be finishing this battle. So sorry for the BM, but you know, we just had to do it to our opponent here. So yeah, shout outs to our opponent for putting up with this, trying to win, but you know, at the end, I did speed that up, so you didn't have to put up with that. So there you go, that's that battle. So now, the next battle. So we have this. So it's Dragonite, it's Dual Dragon, Hariyama. So this battle is actually one of my. I think this is undoubtedly the best battle of the whole thing, in my opinion. And I think this is why it's last. So be wary. There will be some stuff going on here that you know. Yeah, that we won't approve of here, so. So I'm kind of doing these narrations in one take. I didn't think to edit the videos pre-narration to do it, so I figured I'd transition into a thing. Maybe once I get better at these editing stuff, I'll be able to figure out more stuff about it. But yeah, so now the next one is Dragonite and Palafin. So this Palafin is interesting in the fact that this is the first time you get to see the Grimmsnarl and Pincurchin lead. So I actually just terrestrialized right away. And I'm like, do I acupressure or do I just terrestrialize? I actually go for Reflect. This is to you know. So this is Pincurchin's best game. It's probably one of its best games it's ever performed ever in the history of Pokemon. So you'll be doing that, all right? You know. Yeah. Awkward pause. He gets to protect and he gets to reflect. He gets to Dragon Rush, which is interesting. I go for acupressure. And the moment I see the attack boost, I'm just gonna, you know, just cry every time. And I go for the light screen. Like, do I really need the light screen though? I could just go for Spirit Break and try to hit Dragonite. So, yeah. So once I figure out where I like make the, you know, so he goes into Mungus. This is very interesting. So like, he goes into Mungus because of, you know, he could probably Spore me. Which is kind of the idea, I guess. But I Fairy to protect against Earthquake. Because I know this asshole's running it. Oh, at least I think. Whoever's Spirit Break, and he just rationalizes, completely negating my, and then I acupressure, and then I get an evasive boost on that boost something. Well, sick. Alright, cool. I can just, cover, just have missing attack, but then I go for the light screen. You know, just light screening, you know, the light screen things. Go for light screen, and yeah. So that's pretty much that. And he goes to the Pollen Buff, just healing this thing and just keeping it nursed, putting his stick energy on you know, Dragonite. So now we're gonna go for Spirit Break again. I know it sounds weird, but there is a reason for it. Trying to kill Pincurchin, I know. So he does go for Spore, but the electric terrain's up. They must have forgot about that little detail of, you know, stuff that happened. The electric terrain happened, guys, just so you know it exists. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty much almost, if not a wrap. Well, as far as the thing goes, so now I can just switch it out. It does not need to be there. So I'm just saying organical, and it's like, oh, this is so weird. Why would you send this out? Because it cannot be status, and plus it can just resist whatever this thing's got. So now this is where Garganical comes in. It actually, so the whole point of using Spirit Break is just to try to distract them, so I could send this thing out safely. Kind of a weird choice, but I guess we'll roll with it. So I go for Salt Cure. I do have Reflect up still, and I'm actually going False Surrender on Amogus here. It's gonna go for Rage Powder, which is fine. I don't mind this because I'm just gonna tank all this stuff. I'm tanking everything. See, this is where I would like Leech Life instead of Spirit Break, but False Surrender is just better. And this thing has a Rocky Helmet. So now I'm just Salt Curing this thing, just trying to get it Salt Cured, because the reason I wanted this thing to have Salt Cure is because of the... just, I want to put the thing on a timer so it's forced to switch. And by that being put on a timer, he'll be more apt to switch it out, which is important for what I want to do. And I go for another Salt Cure on it, and actually go for a Salt Cure on Dragonite. Wait, do I switch? Yeah, I switch. Oh yeah. This is a funny one. This is a funny and lower action here. So I switch this. Seems kind of weird, but I switch this out, predicting Spore. Or no, that's Spore, but you know. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. It goes in the Pelipper. This is a great game. It's just switching. Love it. So I think this is where I Terra Ghost. Ironically. Ironically, actually, unironically, I Terra Ghost. But I think I have to here. I have to Terra Ghost, or unless Spellbird it gets Surf? I don't even remember. So I think I just I'm pretty sure I Terra here. Do I? I'm pretty sure I'd have to. What do I do? Oh, I go for the Wide Guard. Okay, I remember what I do now. Because he might be going for Earthquake. That's right, I predict this shit. But I think Pelipper just goes for straight Hydro Pump. It's great. I go for Wide Guard, hope predicting Surf, but instead I get Hydro Pumped. No, wait, I get Hurricane. Never mind. I don't remember this battle at all. I don't know shit about it. So I go for Trick Room. And the Trick Room will unfortunately not be able to put any of my Pokemon to sleep, and that is completely fine. And the Electricity has done its job. Now Faraf is just gonna clean up. So now I think I go. Why did I? Hold on. Why did I do this? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. But I can't be put to sleep because he doesn't know I have the safety goggles on, because he can't see him. So I know he's gonna Rage Powder, so I do that. Okay, yeah, okay, I'm Big Brain, never mind. I'm just Big Brain, I'm just a god, okay. So he spores me, he tries to sport this, I guess. He forgot the ability, I guess. I'll forgive him just this one time. So now that, he's on the Dragonite's on a timer now. I can actually just put this thing on the timer. Then I can just go for Hyper Voice because it's gonna be dead anyway. So, in Extreme Speed, unfortunately, the Armor Tail is existing, so can't do that. This should put it in enough range to kill with Hyper Voice. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Go for the hyper voice, and that's gonna kill both of them. So now these Pokemon are both dead. Those are big threats out of the way. And you know, I mean, this is a great battle, dude. Like, I feel this was one of my favorite battles I've ever done because of the. And this is why I saved this for last. This is a really good battle. I just completely outplayed my opponent. He sends out Pelipper, and then I think I just what do I do? I just I can just Salt Cure. It doesn't matter. It's good. And then I can slam Hyper Voice. You know, stab Hyper Voice, which is really strong. So I think the guy concedes. I'm not sure. He's taking a little bit to think. Oh, he goes for Protect. See, this is what I'm thinking. You know, this is why we Salt Cure things. Just throw salt on it. Just season your food, everybody. Season your food. So I actually go for Hyper Voice because Pelipper is physically bulky rather than offensively bulky. And this should kill Pelipper. The Rafrig has done great. It's the best thing for Raf is, I mean, the evolved form. I don't know what this thing's called. Forgive me. And Salt Cure thing just kills that. And now the legend is that. Do I send in Pincurchin? I think so. Yeah, I sent in Pincurchin, I think, yeah. That's its fairy type now, and it's gonna set up the electric terrain. And yeah. This thing's great. I love Pincurchin a lot. It's got Purifying Salt. I'm gonna use Salt Cure, and I'm just gonna throw a Discharge at it. With the Trick Room up, I should outspeed and kill very easily. So that's the game. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a nice evening, midnight, whenever this video goes live. Thank you all for being here, and bye.